Brian was incredibly lucky. He loved basketball, but his shooting skills had always been terrible. NBA star Kevin Durant gave Brian one of his signed basketballs and used it as a moment to encourage him, saying that talent can be surpassed, but without hard work, even the greatest talent will lose. As Brian heard these words, a strange energy surged through his entire body. He stood there frozen for a few seconds, then fist-bumped Durant and headed home. But from that moment on, everything changed for Brian. The toy ball he used to toss around for fun now landed precisely in the hoop. Dirty clothes he casually threw toward. The hamper sailed right in, and even his books and school supplies seemed to spin effortlessly through the air. Brian went to test himself on the basketball hoop at home, and whether it was a free throw or a three-pointer, every single shot swished through the net. Brian, who couldn't even control the ball before, now executed advanced dribbling moves with fluid ease, and with just a light jump, he completed his first ever dunk. A few days later, Brian challenged an upperclassman to a game. Right from the start, he stunned the crowd, using a slick behind-the-back dribble to evade his opponent's steal attempt. Brian pulled off a beautiful crossover that left his defender stumbling to the ground. On the next possession, Brian reacted instantly to snatch a steal, and he could read his opponent's fake moves like a book, pulling back to control the tempo with confidence. Then the coach himself stepped onto the court to go one-on-one with him. Brian executed a nutmeg dribble, spun around, blew past 3 defenders in succession, and threw down an effortless dunk. After that, the coach made Brian a starter, and under his leadership, the team racked up win after win with impressive scores. Meanwhile, on the other side, Durant kept missing shots during practice. He even tripped over himself while dribbling and failed to complete easy layups. Watching Durant drenched in sweat struggling through his workouts, Brian felt a wave of guilt wash over him. Brian wanted to return the talent to Durant. They tried recreating their original conversation, rubbing their hands together to generate static electricity, and even recited mysterious incantations, but nothing worked. Every attempt failed. Yet Durant simply remained calm and said that truly strong people never fear starting over. A few days later, while Brian was watching an embarrassing video with a girl, an idea suddenly struck him. He rushed to the gym and once again hit the mascot with the ball, nervously repeating those same words. They both grabbed the basketball together, and a brilliant flash of light burst forth. The talent had returned to Durant. What followed was Durant's stunning comeback. He dominated the court completely and led his team into the playoffs. On the flip side, Brian lost his basketball talent and his team fell behind game after game. Just then, he spotted Durant in the crowd. Brian rallied his teammates and reignited their fighting spirit. With 4 seconds left on the clock, just before the buzzer sounded, he launched the ball and it swished through the net. In the end, his team won the game. In that moment, he understood that true victory isn't about becoming someone else. It's about overcoming your own weaknesses.